Hi guys, this is Vidas, and I'm sitting on the organ bench of my church, Vilnius University St. John's Church, ready to go to practice today. And I just wanted to say a few words about what I'm going to do and what I did a little bit earlier. My plan today is, of course, to create some more organ music and share it with you and practice, and of course draw Pinky and Spiky comics later in the day. I find it that combining various activities, meaning in words, text, video and audio, gives ideal mix for my creativity, and gives, of course, my listeners and fans a chance to experience it in various ways. So yesterday was an interesting day too. I also recorded a few organ pieces, and some of you might have watched them here too. One was the first was organ improvisation called Victor Iron Man. It's a weird title, right, for an organ piece, but I was sort of hesitant to put a title on this piece, but the day before I drew a comic about Victor the Spider, who was dressed like an Iron Man. This was part of my, entry for Artstorm contest on Steemit, and as I was going to be ready to, or getting ready to improvise yesterday this piece, I thought maybe, superhero story could sound well on the organ too, and it was kind of funny too. Victor Spider, and he was dressed as Iron Man too. You can check out my comic later if you want. It's on my feed too. So I did that, but before I recorded this piece, I had to wait because workers in my church were working on something and made loud noises, and because you can see the acoustics in this church is quite immense. We have 7 seconds reverberation, especially at night, so everything they do downstairs is absolutely noisy upstairs too. So I had to wait, and I wasn't sure how long I'm going to wait, and I was kind of a little bit nervous because I had limited time. I had maybe 1 hour or maybe less, maybe 30 minutes until I had to do something else. And sometimes workers have to work long hours, right, and make funny noises during that time, and it's kind of unpredictable. But what you do when you face the situation, right? Do you wait in a calm manner, or do you get nervous, especially looking at your watch and timing your left available time, and getting nervous to do something else, and knowing that the time is passing and you are not doing what you're supposed to do or what you want to do because of external circumstances. And I couldn't control those workers yesterday, right? So I just prepared my camera, and I put on my organ shoes, and I did something else. Oh, I know. I did some work on my computer instead. And as soon as I heard the voices and the noises vanish from downstairs, I fired up the organ and started improvise. I had to wait maybe for 10 minutes, basically, not too long. and instead I could have been upset and packed my things and left, right, to do something else. But I just switched to the task available at hand, and my turn to play came fast enough or soon enough. So I guess there is no need to worry, because if it is your thing, your time will come anyway. And that was my feeling yesterday too. Then after that Victor Iron Man improvisation, I also recorded 2 pieces on the organ where my hands were visible. That were 2 organ chorale preludes from Bach's Orgelbüchlein. I like to sight read those things in a slow tempo, and this helps me also practice my sight reading skills in the open, in public. So you might have watched those videos as well. And what else? I think then I had to work on some other things on my blog, and of course shares those things online. It takes time to convert them into various formats and share them into different platforms. For example, Steemit and Wellshares. That's where I'm most active at the moment. So then I had to do some other work, but in the afternoon I made a drawing also for Artstorm contest on Steemit. It was called Catwoman. The theme for that day was Catwoman, and because I mainly draw the characters of Pink and Spiky and their gang, those characters had to maybe some resemblance with Catwoman. Oshra drew another comic where Catwoman is interacting with Pinky about Spiky, and Pinky is getting envious and wants to get rid of Catwoman. But sometimes I would make a version of her comic, like expand or variation of that theme. But yesterday I just wanted to do something else. So we have this Costa, the cat in our gang, neighbor's cat, who likes to eat or catch the birds while they're feeding. So I drew Catwoman or a cat, but basically in the shape of 4-colored cat, who represented Catwoman, and also next to her was Costa the cat. Costa was black and white, and this Catwoman was white, brown, orange, I think, and black. It had patches of black, so 4 colors. And Costa compliments on her skin, right? He says, "You have such a beautiful skin," and Catwoman says, "I didn't know at first what she could say, right? Obviously, it had to be something unexpected, so I wrote, 'That's because I don't smoke.'" You can also check out this comic if you want. It's on my feed as well. So yesterday was a quite creative day, and I hope today is going to be creative as well, and not only for me but also for you, because creativity is amazing. When we create, sometimes really small miracles might happen, and especially when we share our art in various forms, in pictures, in videos, in text, in audio. So I wish you can do this and achieve your dreams today, your goals for today. and I hope you will have a pleasant day. I'll catch you online very soon.